maybe the thing that you're avoiding is exactly the thing that would move the needle. I hope you can hear me because there's lots of sound of the trees around me. But yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to chat with you, because usually the thing, if you're feeling at the moment like I'm doing all the things and my life isn't moving, I feel like I'm working so hard. I don't think you need to work that hard, my dear, actually. It's good to be focused and, invest your time and energy into, what you want to do. But if you're focused on healing hard, see if you can take a deep breath and just take a step back and try a little gentler approach. Because you don't need to become someone else to have a happy life. You can be you. And maybe what you need is a bit of a gentler approach. Yeah, we all it's an illusion that there's a healing period and then you're happily ever after, And I'm not saying that to depress you either. I'm just saying it because it's true. Life is, part of life is that we have ups and absolute highs and some downs as well. And I think the lesson in it all is to not to have the lows, but practice ways of welcoming the lows in a way that you actually realize, whoa, the lows are not here to hurt me and hold me back, but maybe you can tune in and listen what information is available when you're not trying to get away from the low, but you're allowing yourself to embrace it, even if it's uncomfortable and challenging. But, there's wisdom in the low. There's wisdom in going through a challenging emotion, situation, whatever it is right now for you. And often there's a thing that we're avoiding in that. Yeah, often there's a thing that we either don't want to look at, or we don't think it's going to make a difference, or we feel like we've looked at it so many times. But ask yourself, what is the thing that I'm avoiding right now? And it could be super small and it could be super big. Let me give you some examples. It could be that you're avoiding to pay your bills because you're afraid that you don't have the money. It could be that you're avoiding to make a budget. It could be that you're avoiding to go to the doctor. It could be that you're avoiding to go for a walk, for the gym. It could be avoiding to make that call, to apply for that job, to whatever it is, start that business, say sorry, or say I forgive you, or say thank you. Or in another sense, feel through a deep emotion that you haven't allowed yourself to feel, like sadness, grief, anger, even joy and excitement. So what is the thing that you're avoiding? I just gave you a few examples, but I'm sure maybe something pops up in the back of your head. And sometimes it's the thing that you're, like I said, don't want to face, or the thing that you don't expect would move the needle. But see if you can find the thing. Comment below. What is the thing that you are avoiding? And you could also call that what is the blind spot? What is the thing you don't see? Yeah. And I discovered recently one of those things that I didn't see in my own life. And I put it away neatly, like a pullover. I washed it, I ironed it, I put it neatly in the cupboard. And then I was like, I never take it out and wear it. Yeah, and then I had to face that there's some things there that I haven't looked at. And it's crunchy sometimes, right? It's like we don't avoid it for no reason, right? We avoid it for a reason, that it can feel like a little crunchy, but sometimes it doesn't need to feel that bad. Yesterday I had a client who realized actually, wow, the thing that I haven't been looking at or avoiding, wow, that's actually good. There's actually something that I thought isn't good or I thought is weakness, but it's something really good that I haven't allowed myself to unpack. Gifts and qualities that I have that are just in the basement, catching dust, not being used. So whatever you're avoiding can be something that contributes massively to your life or gives you massive realizations. I know every time I discover something like that, I have massive realizations and integrations in my life, and things are starting moving from there. But again, it can be something really small. It can be something that grew into like a big thing that you're avoiding. Depends a little bit where you're at, what it is for you. But yeah, I can just tell you, take a deep breath and look at it. Maybe journal out, what am I avoiding? And then you may feel some sensations in your body, maybe in your belly, in your chest, in your throat. And just notice and get curious, I wonder what this is connected to. And often what helps is just, closing your eyes down. Maybe do it right now if you're not driving or attending any machinery. Please don't do it if you do that. In any other case, when you're safe and just like sitting on a bench or something like me, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what am I avoiding right now? And see if maybe an image comes to mind, if a sensation comes to mind, an emotion comes up, a memory, whatever it is for you. See what comes. And if nothing comes, that's okay too. Notice if there's maybe some resistance there. And take another deep breath. Yeah. Maybe you had already now some sort of direction, some curiosity, and go on that. If nothing came, that's completely okay. You can use one of the free meditations that are pinned below, or you can try out maybe my soul clarity journal if you want. Or you can just put on like a meditation song and just sit and listen and see what comes up when you inquire around that topic. But it's definitely something I can recommend you to look at when you feel a little discouraged or you don't know where you're at or what's next. So yeah, that's it for today. We keep it short and sweet. I hope you're okay. And just remember, nothing lasts forever. So that's also a good thing, because things are going to start moving again. Yeah. So don't be too hard on yourself. You've got this. Take a deep breath and go on with your day. I love you, and I see you in the next video. Ciao.